Hey everybody, Pete here at the Golf Paradigm, and don't forget to check out our new podcast called Golf 360. We're already about 15 episodes in. Lots of great guests, lots of great topics, and I'm sure you're going to love it. In episode 11, I was lucky enough to have on Preston Greene, and Preston is one of the top strength coaches in the country. He is currently the strength and conditioning coach for University of Florida Gators down in Gainesville, and more importantly, he is a Poliquin Level 5 trainer. And Preston and I talked a lot about how to hit the ball longer and better, and the things that he sees to do that. And while so many people are focused on ground force reaction, Preston and I talked about hand strength and lat strength. So today I'm going to give you a couple of examples and things that you can do in the gym now that many of you are into the off season that'll help you improve your wrist strength, your hand strength, your forearm strength, and your lat strength. So first of all, how does this help you hit the ball longer and or better? And the answer to both is if you are strong enough in your hands, your forearms, and your lats, and you're coming in into impact, and you're, let's say, an eighth of an inch off, be it plane or path or whatever you want to adhere to, you'll be strong enough not to let it get to, let's say, a quarter inch or more off. You'll be able to hold position better, okay? And that all comes from the strength. If you don't have it, it's much easier for your swing direction, your path, and your plane to get off. So there's a number of different ways to do it. You can train your hands, your forearms, and your wrists every day. It's just best if you do a different exercise for each. So today's episode, I'm going to give you those. So the first one, you're going to train in a rotational manner. So this happens to be a mid-iron. You're going to hold it at the end of the grip. You're going to extend your arm out straight from your shoulder. And all you're going to do, you're going to hold the club vertically, and then you're going to rotate it all the way over until it's horizontal to the ground. And you're going to rotate it all the way back to start position and the other direction until it's horizontal to the ground this way. And you're going to do that. You can do 3 sets of 10, 3 sets of 12, 3 sets of 15, whatever you like. If you can accomplish 3 sets of that, you're going to either add another club or something to make it more difficult. You can add a weight to the end of the club or so on. If you are so weak that you can't do that with your shortest club, meaning let's say your sand wedge or your lob wedge, what I want you to do is hold down to the end of the grip and do the same exercise. If you're weak enough you can't do that, well then just start gripping up the club more until there's less leverage, and then work your way back, okay? So that's for rotational strength. The one people are most familiar with is the flexion and extension. So where you would work on your forearms here, you would hold your forearm on your leg, and you would simply curl the dumbbell up as such. You can even hold it for a second for a concentric contraction, and then you would flip around and you would have your hand hanging down, and you would move your wrist up as so. Again, you would do anywhere from 3 sets of 10 or 12 or 15 reps. When you can accomplish that, you can even bump the weight up. Now, a little different twist on that exercise is if you can find a dumbbell where you can manually take the weights off of one end, you can do it in a little bit of a different plane, which is going to be even better for your ulnar deviation, which means as you move your hand down. So what you would do is you would put your elbow on your leg like this. This would be back here, and you would move this up. This gets a different muscle in your forearm, so that you would move it up and down like this. And of course, it's adjustable, so you can change the weights. And again, you would do the same amount of reps this way. And then if you want a different angle for your forearm, you would go again to the curl, but because this is on an angle and it is not straight, you are going to curl this up at a separate angle, so it's going to get a different position and different muscles throughout your hand, your wrist, and your forearm. Now, moving on, I've got some really cool things here. These are what would be considered grip strengtheners. You can get it most any sporting goods store, Walmart, Target, and so forth. But these are a very special kind. They're high quality. These you can find on IronMind, IronMind.com. I'll put that link down below so you can check those out. And they start with the simple one, the trainer, number 1, number 2, they go all the way up. So these are real simple to start with, and you would do 10. You would make sure that you touch here at the bottom before you relax. You'll do 3 sets of 10 to 12 of those, and then you'll move on. Now, the reason these are so cool is the strongest men in the world will use these at the World Strongman competition or to improve their grip strength. This one I haven't used in a while. This one happens to be 140 pounds of pressure needed to close it, and you can see I cannot get to that. They go from like 60 to 80 to 100 to 140 to 200, all the way up to 360 pounds. If you can close 360 pounds of pressure needed on that, I would say that your hand strength is really pretty good. Now, because we're so used to squeezing everything. We're squeezing grip trainers. We're squeezing the weights when we're using them. We're holding our golf club and squeezing our hands. You have to have some symmetry in your muscular complex, even in the hand, wrist, and forearm complex. So also at Iron Mind, you can get these rubber bands. They come in different strength. What you do is you want to work the extensors of your forearm in this area as well. You would put this around your fingertips, and you would just simply extend your fingers as far as you can, and then let it collapse. And extend again, and let it collapse. Again, that will give you the symmetry. It will eliminate, for anyone that plays tennis as well, your tennis elbow, and makes a huge, huge difference. Now, there's also one more thing that I highly recommend. You can change, if you don't have the resources to get a lot of different weights. Let's take our dumbbell here, for example. If you only can go up to so much, what you can get, you want to change the training stimulus, meaning you're going to train the muscles used. So you can get these things here. They're called fat grips, okay? They're at fatgrips.com. You can put these right over top of your dumbbell, of the handle like this. All right, so the complete stimulus on what the muscles being recruited are completely changed. So I'm not using my hand and my wrist as much when I have the fatter grip on. I'm using more of the muscles in the forearm, regardless of what plane of motion you're working it in. So give those a try if you're a little bit cash strapped and you don't have the finances or the resources yet to build your own gym. Give all those things a try. It's going to greatly improve your hand, your grip strength, and your forearm strength. Also, your touch is going to improve, so your wedge game, your chipping game, and your putting game are also going to improve. So if you like this video, let us know in the comments below. If you have a question on anything I said or have some input, feel free to email us at info@thegolfparadigm.com. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another one of our videos. You can also hit us up on social media on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And please don't forget to check out our new podcast called Golf 360 on all major podcast apps. If you'd like to watch more videos or subscribe, you can do it right